Hello guys and welcome to Python programming tutorials by Amal's Academy. Today in this tutorial we are continuing our discussion on the list comprehensions. Previously in this video series we discussed about the map, reduce, filter and lambda functions. And if you are not comfortable with those functions, then you can go for this list comprehension. So this list comprehension is the perfect substitute for for loop, lambda function, map function, filter function and reduce function. Okay, so we'll see few examples for that. First we'll see for loop. So for example, if I want to print all the number from 1 to 11 and I want output in the list form, then we can write like this. First we need to take one list, that is empty list. Okay, this will hold our final output. Next here for I want element from 1 to 10, so I'll mention range as 1 to 11 and here I need to mention list 1 dot append of I. So now if I print list 1, we'll get all the element in the list form, right? So to get element from 1 to 10 in the list form, we need to write the code like this. And we can get the same output by writing a single line code. Okay, so that is using list comprehension. And here I need to mention x for x in range 1 to 11. Okay, enter, and here we can see same output, and here we wrote the single line code, right? So list comprehension is the perfect substitute for the for loop, and the execution of the for loop will take more time compared to the execution of this list comprehension. Okay, so this is about the for loop and list comprehension. Next we discussed about the lambda function, that is anonymous function, or we can say function without any name. And these functions are mostly used with the map, reduce and filter function. So now we'll see whether this list comprehension can be used instead of lambda and map function. Okay, so our next example is map function with the lambda function. So here first what I'll do is I'll take one list, okay, and I'll take floating point values here 2.3, 4.5. Okay, so this is a list which contains floating point numbers. So now I'll use map function to convert this all the element to integer. Okay, I want output in the list form, so I'll use list constructor. Next here map, I need to mention the one function. I'll use lambda function here. This is the argument, and I'll write the expression as int of x, and I want to apply this function on the list num. Okay, so I'll enter, and here we can see 1, 2, 4. So I wanted the integer element in the list num, so here we got that. So this is using map and lambda function. And if you are not comfortable with this map and lambda function, and if you'll get confused with this syntax, then instead of this we can use list comprehension to get the same output. Okay, so now we'll see that. So here what I'll do is take, this is my expression, so first I'll write my expression next for x in list num. Okay, so I want integer output, so this is the expression followed by the for loop, and this will give the each element of the list. Okay, so now if I enter, and here we can see the output, right? And this will take more time to execute than this. Okay, if you want to check that, then you can use timeIt function. For that we need to import timeIt module, then timeIt dot time it. Okay, here inside this I need to write list of. So here we can see we use this map function, and this is my list. So this much time it will take to execute this lambda and map function. Okay, so now I'll check for the, so here we checked for the list comprehension for the same list, that is 1.2, 2.3, 3.1, and here we can see the time. Okay, so here we can see the execution time of list comprehension is less than the map and lambda function, right? So next we'll see the filter function, and if you are not comfortable with the filter function, then you can go for the list comprehension. So in the filter function I'll use, so filter, here I'll mention the function as lambda x. So this is to print all the even number from 1 to 10. So here we can see even numbers using filter function. And if you are not comfortable with the filter function, you'll forget the syntax of filter function, then you can go for the list comprehension. This is very easy. Okay, so you need to write x for x in range 1 to 11 if x modulus 2 is equal to 0, and we'll get the same output. So list comprehension is the perfect substitute for the filter function also. And next we'll see the reduce function. So, and this reduce function is used to reduce a iterable to single element. Like if you want to find out the sum of all the element in the list, then we can go for this reduce function, right? And in Python 3, to use this reduce function, we need to import function tools module. Okay, so we need to import this module, then only we can use. So f dot reduce, and here if function, I need to write the function. So x comma y, x plus y. If I want to find out the, okay, so this is the reduce function, and here we can see the output. So 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10. So it will add all the elements of this list and it will give output. It will give single element. Okay, and instead of reduce function, if you want to use the list comprehension, then yeah, you need to mention x for x in list, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and here you need to use sum function. Okay, and here we can see the output. So as I said, this list comprehension is the perfect substitute for loop, lambda function, map, reduce and filter function. And in the case of map, reduce and filter function, we need to remember the syntax, right? But if we understand list comprehension better, then we can use list comprehension instead of those functions. So this is about the list comprehension. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll meet you in next class. Till then, take care.